Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. Juventus is eliminated from the only possible cup that we could potentially win. The only dream that was over, a dream that I never even wanted to play in because the objective was the Champions League. Playing in Champions League and trying to go as far as possible. We didn't deserve to stay in the Champions League. We were correctly eliminated. We had a disaster start of the season. We had a bit of pride when the 15 points were taken away and Juventus tried to stick together. Juventus tried to have some results. At the end, we did on the field without convincing, without never really showing some convincing improvements in all areas. In some areas, yes, defensively. As a team to believe in, yes, because in the beginning of the season it was absolutely not that. And then you go into the Europa League where I told you since the beginning, I don't believe that we can win the Europa League. Since the beginning, I told you I don't believe that Juventus has it to win. There were some teams like Arsenal, like Manchester United, like Sevilla, the king of the competition, Roma, that is going into the final. I said I don't believe that we can do it, not because of the opponents, but because of us, of Juventus. Slowly, I started to believe that Juventus could do something because you win over Nantes, you win over Freiburg, you win over, I don't remember even who was the other team, Sporting. And then you have a 25% to win it. 25 for you, 25 for Sevilla, 25 for Roma, 25 for Leverkusen. We play in our home where we try to do something in the beginning. And that's the moment where you can see the goal because your team is totally unbalanced. And today on the 18th May with how much? 3 games to play in Serie A. We have a team that is totally unbalanced. Still, we have a team that is unbalanced. We concede a goal and we are not able to react for 20 minutes, something like that. Only in the second half you try something, but again, without any real belief of you can do something. It's more like possession because Sevilla is giving you that ball and you need a 97th minute goal. Or what am I saying? 97. You need a 97th minute, goal. Equalizer from Gatti to keep you still in the game. We go today and we are not able to do it. And we are not able to do it. And we are not able to do it. Juventus we'll speak about the individualities, about how Chiesa entered, about the awful performance of Angel Di Maria, about Miretti that totally flopped as well when he entered. But Juventus, I can promise you one thing, because I spoke with the player, not only live but also in backstage. They really wanted to give a joy to the Juventini. They really wanted to. This is something I can really promise you. They really wanted to give a joy to the Juventini. And you know what? This is what hurts even more. Because the will was there. But as a team, we were not able to. I will read the message of Luiz, and then also say thank you to Alan, Luiz, and then we will speak. I'm disappointed, guys, same as you. Beppe, this game broke my heart. Thank you, Luiz. Watching Gatti crying has been really difficult to watch, but he's our new gladiator, and we will be stronger the next time. Grazie, Luizzi. I will read the message in Italian to Luizzi. Beppe, questo gioco mi ha spezzato il cuore. Vedere Gatti piangere è stato difficile da guardare, ma lui è il nostro nuovo gladiatore. Saremo molto più forti la prossima volta. Thank you to Luizzi. Allen, play with 2 strikers. Keane was good today. 10 months. Thank you, Allen. Muhammad Youssef, we have foundations issues. Thank you, guys. Team built to play one way. If we concede, we are stuck. We aren't attacking. It isn't attack, it's form of defense. What happened today will repeat. That's on you, Allegri, but your plan don't work. No, thank you, Allegri, but your plan don't work. Ron Rusitano, thank you, my friend. Tough loss, but a valiant effort. Juve had their chances to score more and couldn't capitalize. Endless problem this season. You already have problems to create, and when you create, you're not able to finalize. You already have problems to create, and this is on Max Allegri that was not able to give an idea of play to the team. And then when you are in front of the goal, you are not precise. You can't conclude. You can't go on target. You missed so many opportunities with Di Maria that is not using his right foot, with Federico Chiesa that is going over the goal while he has all the time in the world. And we know the abilities and the qualities of Federico Chiesa. Miretti, Locatelli, Rabiot. For me, there are 3 players today that deserve a bit of that we can't complain about today. 3 players. It's Szczesny, man of the match. And if your own goalkeeper is man of the match, guys, we can say how much we missed in terms of goals. We can say how many we missed in front of the goal. But if Szczesny is your man of the match, it means that you don't deserve to go through. Guys, we have to really change a lot of things. The question is, will Juventus be able to change things? Steve, this Juve is a joke and an embarrassment. Chiesa, Di Maria, Locatelli, usually my favorite players, were terrible. Miretti has been bad for months. Allegri needs to go ASAP. Juve fought for 65 minutes and then they were tired and slow. You know, we spoke about physical condition. Guys, today I will try to really speak about all the different problems that Juventus has and that we will need to solve. Again, I'm not sure if we will be able to solve them really fast, but if we want to, we will have to solve our problems. Physical condition. When you go to extra time in Sevilla, you know that you will have no energy anymore. You know that you have no energy, no battery, no juice in the legs anymore. You know it up front. You know that in the extra time, if you concede one, you will not be able to come back. And you know what's the problem? In the second extra time, you had the chances to come back. How? I don't know. I don't know. But you had the chances to come back and you were not able to take them. You were absolutely not able to take them. Sam, imagine Juve being okay 2 seasons with 0 trophy. Sam, thank you for the donation. Thank you to all of you, guys. But I don't know who is okay with that. I don't know. Tell me one Juve supporter that is okay with today and with these 2 seasons. Nobody. I agree with Steve that he's saying, Beppe, after we scored, we stopped playing. I will tell you even more. Did we really play it before? Moise, watching Juventus has become like smoking. It's bad for you, but you still do it because you love it and you can't give up. Thank you for your donation. It's true. But this is supporting a team, guys. You don't change when it's going bad. You watch and it hurts, because we can't lie. It hurts. It hurts to you, it hurts to me, it hurts to all of us. We know, we are not blind. We know how many problems there are in the team, how long it will take to solve them. It's a big question mark. Juan, stop spoiling and spamming, because that's not okay. Mlaggio, Beppe, I'm sad. The end of a very stressful and disappointing season. I hope that we will balance the team in the transfer window and that we will not lose our best players. Next season is ours. You know that I'm a positive person. You know that I am someone that is always looking at the bright side of things. I will be there, guys, until the end of the season, and I will be there as soon as Juventus will put on again the football shoes to be on the field, and I will support them no matter what. But next season is ours is a big, bold statement that today I can't guarantee you. Not because I'm disappointed in today's elimination. I am really disappointed in today's elimination, but I don't know. It doesn't mean fino alla fine, not fino alla fine. I will believe, I will support whatever coach will be there. It's Allegri, it will be Allegri. If it's Palladino, it's Palladino. If it's Charles Leclerc, then it's Charles Leclerc. Whoever wants to sit or will sit on the bench of Juve, I will support him, and he will have my support until the end of the season. But I don't believe that next season will be ours. As easy as that, for a lot of reasons, because we have to play still 3 games in Serie A, where whatever we will finish, they will do everything to disqualify Juventus and ban Juventus from Champions League and European competition. When you are out of European competition, that brings you a lot of consequences. That means that you lose 100 million entry, 65 minimum, from qualifying, plus the stadium, plus the merchandising, everything that is turning around Juventus in European nights. That's one. You're losing that, but also you're obliged to compensate that loss of, let's say, 75 million euro. How do you compensate 75 million euro? It's by selling one of your big players that has some market. And 75 million euro, it's not because you sell, let's say, Dusan Vlahovic with 75 million euro that all these 75 are entry, because Dusan Vlahovic is still in your books. So that means that you can't even replace him with a player that is worth a big team. A big team that is not attractable, that is not attractive, because you're not even playing European competition. So you will need a lot of time. Then if you play once a week, is it enough to win Serie A? Maybe, but today we have so many questions that I can't answer. Today I'm disappointed in the fact that we didn't qualify, in the fact that some players totally flopped their game, not about what they wanted to give. Miretti wanted to play, Chiesa wanted to play, every single player wanted to play that game. But today I was disappointed in the fact that we were not able to react, that we were scared again after conceding a goal. We did the big job of scoring first. And usually when Juventus this season is able to score first, you have more possibilities of winning. And we didn't. Let me continue to read, and then I will also say thank you to all the people that continue with renewing their membership. Salvatore, Ciccone, silver lining is that we can now rebuild the team with the young core and hopefully with a more attacking-minded coach. Forza Juve sempre. Thank you for your donation, Salvatore. Well, yes, you can see the positives in we can rebuild, but we have no certainties, guys, that we can really rebuild or that it will be enough. Because, a lot of time I hear, let's start from the youngsters, let's start from the youngsters, and so on and so on. Guys, I watch the youngsters and I love every single of them, from Mulazzi to Dafara, the goalkeeper. I watch all of them and I love all of them from the deepest of my heart, and I wish all of them to succeed. But today the reality is that we are 5th in 3rd division. We can't just have our youngsters. This is not enough, okay? When we were playing in 2011, after finishing twice 7th, and we had no other competition with Antonio Conte, we started not with Fenómenos a la Tevez, because he came later, but we didn't start with our youth academia. This is not enough. this is not enough. There were some experienced player of 30 like Barzagli in the team. There were some players that, like Andrea Pirlo, came for free looking for a new challenge, and Andrea Pirlo is world class. Andrea Barzagli was not world class back then, but he was a World Cup winner. So, only youngsters will not be enough. Chris Perozza, che vergonzo, what a shame. The last season were really, really bad, and I agree with you. Panuz, this team has broken my heart many times. I'm always fino alla fine, but not this time. Told you on Twitch too. I guess it's just Europe. Forza Bianconeri. Look, at a certain moment I was asking on Twitch for people to try to motivate me instead of me motivating them. For one simple reason, because it was hard for me to still believe. And I am a real fino alla fine like Panus, but it was really tough to believe because I didn't see anything. The only hope I had was go and score from a corner kick, go and score from a set piece, a deflection with a header. But from a build-up play, I didn't see it. We scored with Vlahovic, a fantastic, beautiful goal. When did it happen? When we did these two changes and Sevilla, they needed a few moments to understand how we changed because it arrived immediately and Sevilla was absolutely not ready. And we go with that fantastic, beautiful goal of Vlahovic and then it's over. We had some opportunities today, but we are not able. Mentally, we are shitting our pants. I'm sorry to say the truth, the words. Mentally, we shit our pants, guys, in front of the goal. Mentally, we were not strong enough. And I will not blame the players. I know that sometimes you want me to do that. For one thing, I will not blame them. Because I know how much they suffered this season. I know how much they gave for the shirt in one of the, if not the most difficult season ever for Juventus. They try to give everything, but giving everything is not always enough. And today, this season, it showed that it was not enough. Today, we have a lot of things to speak about. At the end of the season, when it will all be over, points, no points, we have to make abstraction of that and we have to check on the field what happened. It is not normal to start the season with Alexandro and Cuadrado, De Sciglio and Danilo as 4 fullbacks. It's not enough. Danilo, like today, did a really great game. I forgot about Danilo, did a really great game. But he can't play a full season as a right back. And we saw it when he's playing centrally, he's a bit better. And then you change to a 3-man defense. It's not okay. It's absolutely not okay. It's absolutely not okay. That's one of the biggest mistakes, that you start with a 4-man defense without having fullbacks. And then you are obliged to go to 3-men. And when you go to 3-men, you have big problems in other departments because you can't play a 3-4-3 because offensively they are not working hard enough or they are not able to play and to understand what we have to do. And we are totally unbalanced team. And we saw it since the beginning of the season. Let me say thank you to the people that became members on the channel. Then I will continue to read the messages. Salcat, I said or not? Wait, Peter Abate. Let me go back. Okay, here we are. Alan Yedrian, I said thank you. Anthony Trimboli, 10 months. Tough result after taking the lead. I hope we can find the right balance next season. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you to Peter. Disappointed, but we do what we can do. Forza Juve for Peter. Then there is Salcat, 2 months. Low technical ability plus weak mentality. Banter era. We are in a banter era. Salcat described it really well. Moise, I read that Radovan, 6 months. We have no team for winning. At this moment, it's a fact. Tinci, 11 months. Can't wait for this season to end. Let's start fresh. Tinci, well, I just explained in a long one. I don't know. Starting fresh if we really start from zero again. I'm not sure. I am not sure. Abai, 2 years and still have no reliability in offensive lines. Defend plus count on moments. Top 4 and no trophies at best. Even when moments we shit our pants. This is one of the things that hurts. Look, there are many million excuses, in 2 years. The mental fragility of the team because 15 or 15, 15 or 15, the team that was not built, the injuries, whatever you want. You can find every discussion, every excuse. And partially, honestly, I also want to give excuses to this team because on a human point of view, it's really hard. I know this player, I know them, I speak with them every single week, and I can guarantee you it's not easy for Juventus. But that it's not easy is for every single team of the world. A bit more for Juventus because we know it, huh? The strange decision that has been taken against Juventus and so on. But even with all these excuses, you can lose, guys. I have an allergy to lose. I am allergic to lose. But after losing, the day after, I wake up and I say, okay, I lost, but I know that my guys, they gave everything, and I know that there is a bright future. I know that it happens. The other ones were stronger. Congratulations to the other ones. But I see something. Today, I don't see anything. And this is a big problem. Today, I don't see anything that is making me smile for the future. Today, I would have loved to be here with open heart telling you, guys, it's hard to accept a loss. It hurts. It's a disaster. We will not sleep. We will cry. But tomorrow morning, there is this that will make sure that tomorrow we will win again. We have the basis to start. We don't have today. It's hard. We will find it back. Huh? I have absolutely no doubt. A team at cycles of Juve. Sometimes it's 2 years, sometimes it's 3 years, sometimes it even happened in the history that it was 9 years, but at a certain moment it switched and then we win again. But today, I don't know. I will come back on the positives, but first we have to speak about all the negatives because today we are out and that's what we have to speak about. Thank you for a donation, Ala. Thank you. Really appreciate it, my friend. No comments from you, but really appreciate it. Nirai, Europe has broken my heart many times the last few seasons. Nirai. Mohamed Youssef in UEFA. If UEFA wants us out of Europe, let's take the chance to replace the system, including Allegri and the players leaving. I don't see this continuing anymore. If you are out of the, if you are totally out of Europe and so on and so on and so on, in a way it's easier. In a way it's easier because you are playing once a week, because you have give me a second, guy. Give me a second. It's difficult to find the words, guys. It's difficult to find the words. You know, guys, when I opened the channel, I checked online, and I will not forget all the people, guys. And give me just a second to come back to the game and to the disaster that we just saw today. When I opened the channel, I did it because I saw so many Juventini that were looking for content, and there was nothing in English. And I said I will do everything in my power to give Juventini joy. Trying to give them, look, I never changed my description of the channel. Entertainment and information about Juventus. I really wanted to put entertainment because that's what I wanted to do. Not the clown, not jump. I wanted to give information, quality, quantity, but also joy to Juventini. And it has always been my line of conduct, my code of conduct on the channel, that when I saw Juventini angry, frustrated, correctly in a hole, to give them my hand and say, "Da Juventini, I know the history of Juve. I know the difficult part. I know everything. And I will try to explain instead of going even insulting and pointing on the problem. Let's see the light. Let's see the good things." And a lot of time I succeeded in it. And a lot of time people, they told me in DM, "Grazie Beppe. Thanks to you, me living far away in Groenland, here, there, I'm able to find a community. And you are giving me joy in victories and also especially when we are losing." And today I see more than 500 people that are here. And today I broke, and you are the one that are giving me the power to stay here, and you are the guys that I have to say thank you. So this time, I really want to say thank you to all of you. I don't know what to say. Last season was difficult for me. This season has been difficult. I had to become a lawyer. I had to become a live translator. I had to become, I don't know what. I needed to become whatever. Let me continue to read. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Let me read, and then, because a lot of people are waiting, and I'm crying here, and it's not okay. Allen Yeterian, Allegri should focus on Juve rather than focusing on Inter with his stupid comments. All he knows to do is talking and no action on the field. Allen, I think, and I told you so many times, I believe that at the end of the season, Allegri will not anymore be the coach of Juventus. And I believe that with all the difficulties, he tried. He defended Juve. I will always respect him for that. But I believe that for him also, it would be good to take a decision to say, "Ragazzi, I tried. It's not possible. It's difficult. Maybe Juventus needs a fresh air. I tried to keep the ship on the sea, but I can't." And I always told you, at the end of the season, you do a meeting. Do you still have the power to? Can you or can't you? And I believe that we arrived there. But, and to answer Alan, that comment to Inter is because Allegri is as frustrated as you, is as frustrated as me, is as frustrated as everyone. And I can tell you, because I work for Juve, I can tell you that it has been a difficult season for so many of us, Juventini, but also internally. I will never disrespect him. Then changing coach, that's a sporting decision, and that's something that you can talk about. But off the field, I don't want to. I really don't want to. personally, and then of course everyone is able to do whatever they want to. Pierre Portella, thank you to becoming a member. In a night like this, Pierre, in a night like this, thank you. Abai, hurts to see our talented offensive players suffer. They are so frustrated, they are improving and have to work so hard for every chance. Yes, it's true, because this is something that we can't deny. If we want to give some criticism to Allegri, and we have to say the truth, Max Allegri, I'm not saying that it's only on him, but partially also on him. Vlahovic is not the top scorer that we were expecting. Mistake of the club maybe to give so many money for a striker that didn't prove anything yet. But anyway, he's a fantastic player. Dusan Vlahovic. There is Federico Chiesa. Federico Chiesa is a different story, coming back from an injury. But anyway, Federico Chiesa could have been in some games, not today, but in some games has been put better. So many changes in formations, from a 3-5-2 to a 3-5-4-2-1 to a 4-3-3. It's true. So many players offensively that were not performing what we wanted, and this is on Allegri, because he's a great coach, and that will always stay. Always, always, always stay. But in 2 years, if you are not able to give Juventini an idea of offensive football, I'm not asking Manchester City, guys. I'm not asking Liverpool. I'm not asking prime Barcelona. But an idea to do something with what you have in your feet, with the qualities up front. You can't always wait, defend. And I'm speaking as someone, and you know it, I love balanced football. I am not, like I saw this morning in some comments, they were telling me, Beppe, who attacks win, who defends lost. No, it's not black or white. There is a balance, but I don't like neither to go all in the back. So you need to find a balance. And Juventus, for a big part this season, they were not able to give us the balance because we were all behind. I hope the rumors of minority stakeholder Apple, Amazon are true. With the loss of Europe revenue, I don't know how else we can rebuild soon. Thank you for the donation, Salkat, but that's a really long discussion about stakeholders. Juventus will not sell, has been repeated many times by Agnelli. Some shareholders can possibly enter, but shareholders, they will not come and give you all the money to spend on the mercato. Makes totally no sense. I believe, honestly, guys, I believe that there are much more priority things to do than the mercato. Mercato is a consequence, because how many times did we do mercato? How many times did we really do mercato in the last years? Except of in January, this time we did a lot of mercato. But if you buy just for buying, for the sake of buying, you have a problem. We have to work again our strategy of being able to sell. We have to refuse buying a Vlahovic for 80 million. Even if it's the best player on the world, if you are not able to do it, you can't do it. We have to review our way of salary cap. It's not normal to find ourselves in a situation where you are obliged to renew Quadrado last year, where you are obliged to renew Alexandro. It's not normal that you are obliged to continue again with so many players. That I was looking today at 2016 when Keane played his first game, international game. There was already Rugani, there was Bonucci, there was Alexandro, there was Quadrado. At a certain moment, it's not okay. Ahmed, thank you, and thank you for waiting. I'm finally renewed my membership an hour ago. Sadly, we missed an important chance that could change the game's direction. Our players got so tired halfway through. Out of the second half, we were not ready mentally to win. Thank you for the donation, Ahmad. Look, that's a beautiful thing that you are saying here. You are saying something correct. Our team was mentally not ready to concede a goal. MK saying, Beppe, with all the respect, Beppe, I'm gonna exit your stream. I'm just overly angry. I look forward to the next season. No, MK, don't say sorry. You know I love you, huh? Here, I'm key. And I know that tomorrow you will be here, but I totally understand it. I see Anthony Schifano, Radovan, Aldo Bonaso, Chelsea Maker is there as well, Amat Sako, Hanin Namir, Softic, Alexandre Oliveira. I understand, guy. Juventino MC, Miguel Galea. I see so many people in the chat, guys. You're a joy. And I understand. I totally understand. But our team was physically not ready. I am afraid, guys. I tell you the truth. We go again to USA. And when I'm watching USA, it's a big country. You have Los Angeles. You have Orlando. It's the other side of the planet. Time zone and so on. The heat wave in July will be huge again. Pay attention, Real Madrid played there. They were in semi-final of Champions League. Milan was there. They were in semi-final of Champions League. Barcelona was there. They won La Liga. So, it's not the tour in USA that is a problem. But with a team like Juventus, with so many injuries, with so many things, guys, we need to work on our physical condition. This is for me the priority. When we spoke about priority before Mercato, can I tell you something, Ahmed? Can I tell all the people something? I don't want Holland. I don't want Mbappe. I don't want Kvaratskhelia. I don't want Toni Kroos or Gundogan. I don't want Pep Guardiola or De Zerbi. I want one thing. I want someone that is able to keep our player healthy and that can play an entire season running behind that F ball. I want players that are able to run behind that ball for 90 minutes. I want players that do not need to rest after 3 games when they are 20. I want an Ealing Junior that is able to play from the first minute of the season until the last minute of the season with 2 games where he can rest. That's what I want. I want a physical trainer that is able to put, protections to our players so that we are able to play. That's what I want. That's the first. We need someone like Pintus again, Steve Cano. That's what we need. Let me say thank you first to Dr. A that offered 10. Let me check. 10. $30. He offered 30 memberships on the channel. I don't know if you are a real doctor or not, Dr. A. Tell us if you are a real doctor or not. But one thing is sure, I believe that you made a lot of people feeling a bit better, showing a bit of Juventinità. But there is also Bogdan that offered 5 memberships. And I couldn't see it, so thank you, Bogdan. Always loyal. Always the first to comment under the videos. Always the first to be there. Thank you, Bogdan. Doctor is saying, I am an emergency medicine resident. Dr. A, go to Juve. We need your help. We need your help there. Victor. The team died after the Ealing Junior sub, difficult to sustain going forward when we don't do all season and Allegri just expects Star to bail him out. Well, we saw a team, honestly, Bologna, Lecce, Atalanta, Cremonese, 4 or 5 games with the intention to play. But I agree with Victor. Too late. I sincerely believe that with the anticipation of let's go for it, probably the team would have had today a bit more confidence in themselves to not being scared of conceding another goal today by Sevilla. I really believe that I don't believe that we would have won the Scudetto. Probably we would not have won the group stage in Champions League. Probably would have been eliminated, yeah. But probably we would have been used to score a bit more goals. Probably would have been used to not being scared of conceding one. Because the problem with Juventus is you score one and then you can't come back because you're scared. Because you're scared. And today we saw it. Players scared. When we conceded that goal after 6 minutes of Sevilla, they know, as same as you, as me, they know that that's the moment to punish us. When you do that 1-1, Juventus is not thinking, let's go, let's try. And Sevilla, they knew it perfectly. So that was the moment, you know, when in Spain, when you have the matador that sees the blood. No, it's actually the reverse. It's not the matador. It's the other one. When he sees the blood going crazy, he's going, pa, pa, pa. This is what we saw today. Sevilla saw the blood. Pierre Portella, a new coach is nice, but our problems began the day Marotta left. I said it then and I say it again. My main hope is being linked to Giuntoli, Forza Juve. Look, Pierre, I spoke a lot about Marotta. I'm not the biggest fan of Marotta, even if I appreciate a lot of what he did at Juve. But he also created problems at Juve. If you're looking at Inter in the final of Champions League, they won the Scudetto. But he also did a lot of bad things at Inter. But today I'm not in a position of being strong and saying, today I have just to shut up. And I have to say, guys, you are correct. And I have so many things to point out to Marotta today. I can give you a list of things that he did bad. Today I have to shut up. What can I say, guys? I have to shut up because the results are saying Juventus is not doing well. Juventus is in problem financially. Juventus is in problem in this. We are not winning anymore. So what can I say? What can I say? What can I say, guys? I can't. And sometimes it's wiser to shut up. I will come back on Marotta one day. But partially I also agree. But I don't believe it's the main thing, but partially I agree. As I agree also with AJ on two things that he's saying here. Signing Ronaldo destroyed us with all the unexpected things that happened later. We see that it's also true. It's also, today we can't say that it was a great thing. On the other side, he said also something else, AJ. Since Beppe opened the channel, that's when the downfall of Juve started. I saw the comment earlier. It's also true. I take it on me. Juve Pulse, can we donate some balls to Master of Europa League? So Chiesa should not run to the stadium center before taking a corner next time. You know, Juve Pulse, Henrik, that made me really angry. But you know, every time that I had that anger of Sevilla not giving the ball back, disgusting, Every time that I had that anger, I wanted, and then I remember that if we are in that position, it's because of ourselves. We had to do better much earlier. And I'm not speaking only about Sevilla today. I'm speaking about the game in Torino. I'm speaking about the entire season. Every time that I saw the Sevilla guys there, the ball, raccattapale, I don't know how you say, that they had that ball and they didn't give it. I was about to be angry and then I said, it's because of us. We have put ourselves in that situation. But I agree, it's disgusting. But Alexis, guys, today you are going crazy, and I really want to thank all of you. I'm slow, eh? I'm slow. I lost a lot of time as well, so you are waiting 20 minutes for me. But Alexis, I don't understand why Allegri makes his attacking players drop. I don't mind being structured defensively and dropping back, but having the forwards drop doesn't help, in my opinion. We played well for 70 minutes, but then disaster. Look, it's a way of playing, and it has always been like that with Morata, with Mandzukic, and so on and so on. And it always worked back then. Back then, you had a team that was scaring the opposition from the tunnels. You had a team that had more experience. You had a team that was convinced about themselves. You had a team also that received that Grinta DNA from Conte, because even if I don't want Conte back, I will always say that when he's going to a team, he's able to rebuild the team, and Conte is always giving something to the other one. I don't believe that Max won only because of Conte, because this is the biggest lie ever. You can't win 5 years only because of. Like, you can't say Max won only because there was no opposition, because then that's what we can say about Napoli. But Napoli was considered, as everyone, like the best team on earth ever. Well, anyway, it worked, and it's not working anymore because your team is not as strong mentally and not probably able to sacrifice as much as the other teams and players from the past. Then you have to adapt and to change. And when you see that 2 seasons long that you have that problem of going on building, on attacking, on creating something, then you have to do something. Like Alexis, I have no problem in structure. And that's something he was able to give, because who of us would have bet on Alexandro, Bremer, and Danilo, or Gatti in a 3-man defense this season, working solidity or bringing solidity to a team that, whatever you say, is second in Serie A, far from Napoli, but still second. Whoever would have bet on these players? Nobody. Because honestly, who do we want out of the team? We all want the same players out. We know who are we speaking about. We know that Bonucci didn't play the entire season, and a lot of people are saying, luckily he didn't play. We know it. Rugani, bench player, that a lot of people, every time that he's mentioned on the predicted lineup, everyone is angry. So, guys, we did miracle. But the thing is that Max couldn't transmit to the players what he did with the defense. Because if you are able to do what you did with your defense, with the men you had at your disposal, you should be able to do it also up front. Sam, grazie Sam, really, thank you, beautiful message. It's Jeff with an X. Hello Beppe, coming from Tampa, Florida. My great friend Martina is coming from Tampa, Florida. This one hurts very badly. I used to defend Allegri, but now he has to go. Enough is enough. Allegri out. We are at the end of the season. I believe that they really need to talk. No, they will talk. This is not they really need. They will talk. You have to observe and check everything that has been done in the situation that it has been done. Michael Filetti, my great friend, is saying in the chat, Beppe, do you believe that the trainers are untrainable? What Sarri said. I don't believe players are untrainable. That they are more difficult to train, I can believe, but not untrainable. But it's true that it's more and more difficult to train some players that are not happy. How many players did we see this season being angry to be subbed out and so on? Today I saw a Di Maria. You know, I like Di Maria, but I don't care. I see a Di Maria with a really bad performance, and he was not happy going out. Well, guy, if you are not happy going out, you had to do better. And not only today, since he came back from Argentina, he disappeared, Di Maria. So I don't blame Di Maria for missing a game, an important one. Okay, I was counting on him. He let me down. Okay, fine. But then I don't want Di Maria to go out with that attitude. I don't want that. I don't accept that. Ciao Cecilia. Ciao Cecilia. I agree with Radovan as well. Beppe Di Maria played 35% good, 65% bad. Yeah, it's true. Thank you, Ahmed. Really appreciate it. And also thank you to Steve. Beppe, you make the bad times better, Beppe. Forza Juve, Beppe. You know that there are some of you guys, Steve. Steve was a bit more calm today. But there are some people like Steve, Softage, Henrik, the more vocal ones, you know. I'm happy that you are there, guys. Because you don't make my life always as easy and as simple as it looks like. But I'm so happy that you are all here, guys. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Ahmad. Thank you, my friends. Really. I'm trying to check if I forgot someone in terms of memberships. Alessio, 18 months. Lack of quality and form. I've had this itchy feeling way too much about Juve over the last years. Only one way, and the way is up. Thank you, Alessia. BT, 12 month, 1 year. I wanted that trophy so much for the guys. BT. BT. Oliver Yavet, if the management is happy with this, Juve is done. No, I want to reassure Oliver and all the people that are watching. Guys, by the way, I didn't check, but 4 people for 25,300. 4 people. I think we can do it, huh? I found this on the web. Thank you. I think that we can do that, huh? Where were we? No, guys. If there is one thing I can tell you is nobody is happy with this. Nobody's happy with this. Trust me. On that one, you have to trust me. I don't speak with Ferrero. I never spoke to President Ferrero. I never spoke to Calvo or to Scannavino. I never spoke to Andrea Agnelli. But you know, I work for Juve. I spoke with a lot of people inside of Juve. And I can guarantee you that neither the player, neither the coach, but especially not the people that are working for Juve, the management, are happy with this. Nobody is happy about this. Then I could be here and tell you, it's okay, we close the season and next season will be better. No, I don't know. We will have a lot of work to do with the management, and first of all, we have to build a management of sport that is Giuntoli or not Giuntoli, that is Giuntoli with some players, some people promoted, that he's taking back some people from him or whatever. There will be a lot of work to be done on the sporting management side, but nobody is happy. Nobody's happy. Nobody is accepting what is happening. Then sometimes you have to deal with things and decisions that were taken in the past, thinking it was good and it was actually a bad choice, or sometimes not thinking that it was good, but the only choice you had. You know it, huh? Some players have contract. You know that I was looking at the list of players we have. Last year we lost Dybala, Chiellini, Ramsey, what else players? I don't remember. Bernardeschi. You will tell me, some I'm happy that they left. Yeah, okay. But all those players, we were not able to replace them with investments of big money. Kostic came for free. Di Maria came for free. Pogba came for free. These players, a lot of people are blaming Max Allegri because he wanted him. And it's true. These are his choices. Paredes on loan. But these are not the priority choices of Max Allegri. These are not the priority choices of Juventus. These are players that were priority in what you can offer yourself. And this year, it will be exactly the same. Because probably Cuadrado will leave. Probably Rabiot will leave. Paredes will not be extended. We saw that with only youngsters, it's not enough to compete in a semi-final of Europa League. And it's also not enough with some players that are there since a long time. Well, this player will bring you zero cash. If on top of that you are not in the semi-final, you are not in European competition, that means that you are missing a lot of money. So you will have to sell a big player without having any entry. And if on top of that Tottenham is not signing Kulusevski, Leeds is not signing McKennie, Arthur will come back, Zakaria will come back, guys. If you think that this today is the most difficult period, I'm happy that we are together, because there will be other difficult moments, guys. But seriously, seriously, rise and cross, no matter what or how much pain we go through, one thing is certain, Beppe, we will be with you no matter what. Forza Juve, Forza Beppe. I'm happy that you are repeating it. Whatever happened, we are together with Juve. Thank you, Ryzen. Thank you, Kurt. Dan Leporre, buongiorno Beppe dall'Australia. Allegri è antiquato. Basta, vai. Ciao. Dan Leporre is not happy at all with Max Allegri. And I see a lot of Australian people here. Aussie and Italian fan. We see Rick Australia absolutely devastated. I know, Rick. I know. And you organized a big party. We didn't even mention today Fagioli. Look, Fagioli was I believe, with Chesney, was the best until he played. When you have a disaster season, it's a disaster season. This time, guys, you have one. Aussie mentioned Fagioli, grande Aussie. This time, you are able to grow up a kid. You manage him perfectly in ups and downs, not a lot of downs. Maybe the beginning of the season was down for him, but we were able to make him shine to the world. He has a bit of down. We are able to bring him back. And boom. Broken. Pogba. You know what we think. You are all correct and right. Injury-prone player, whatever you want to. Okay, had bad choices, had a difficult one. But whatever. He comes back, he giving a bit of confidence. Ciao. Bonucci. Boom, ciao. De Sciglio, I'm not a fan of De Sciglio, you know that. But De Sciglio comes back, can give a bit of rotation to Quadra. Boom, broken. Then it's Rabiot never. Then it's Locatelli. Then it's Vlahovic with la pubalgia. Then it's Di Maria. Then it's Moiskin. Then it's Milik. Guys, all our strikers were injured. Chiesa, all of them, they were all injured. We are playing with a bunch of injured players. All of them. I believe that except of Rabiot, they all had Rabiot and Gatti. I believe they all had injured. Even our goalkeepers are injured. Disaster. Times are tough, Juventini. It may be a really long time before we are back to winning trophies, but we are Juve and we will be back. Beppe, you are the best Forza Juve. Just trying to stay positive. Thank you, Daniel Perrone. I don't know how you do, but thank you. Thank you, Daniel. Dospi, grandissimo Dospi from Sweden. Mohamed Youssef, this year we lost most of key games. Mohamed, this year we lost key games. This year we lost against Monza. This year we lost against Maccabi Haifa. This year we lost against Sevilla. This year we lost against everyone. Guys, this year has been a disaster season from start to end. But seriously, injuries, tactics, beautiful football, physical condition, the 5-1 in Napoli. Can we remember that 5-1 in Napoli? The 15 points, being on the papers every day, attacked from left, from right. Now they want even to take Juventus women out of the Champions League. I saw today. Every day there is something. There is something every single day. Andrea Napoli, thank you for waiting. Guys, I try to catch up. Hopefully you are not waiting too long, guys. I try to really do my best. By the way, Antonio Velianovsky, 16 months. Winners are also lose. It's horrible experience, but you must keep trying. I think players like Miretti will benefit from this experience and become better. On that part, I totally agree. On the Miretti story, on the winners that are also losing. You know what? I don't agree. I believe that the Sarri team were the last real winners of Scudetto. The team of Pirlo was still a winners team because they come from a Scudetto one, and they still won then 2 trophies. The teams of Allegri are not anymore winners. And that's what we have to inculcate again in these players' mind, the winning spirit. And how does it start? Not with trophies, unfortunately. In the past, we had to give continuity in 1 trophies. But now we have to think back about games. Winning games. Game per game per game per game per game, and that will build back that winning mentality. I never believed what this could have been under Pirlo. I don't know. For me, no. I respect the opinions of everyone, but we were here also, guys, speaking about or you were speaking about hashtag Pirlo out, disaster. If you go back and watch the scene, because we forget. The only thing that we will remember if someone is coming in the day that someone is coming and that is winning again, hey, we will not forget the painful moment we had. But as long as you continue to do worse and worse and worse, you forget about what happened. With Sarri, it was already, mamma mia, that post-COVID was a disaster. But we forget. We won. We all remember that 4-3 against Napoli, and we are happy, but the right thing to do is to relieve the duties of Max Allegri or La storia di un grande amore can soon become il disastro. We need to sell players immediately and bring in balance offensively and a positive football mind. Grazie for the donation, Andrea. About your comment, storia di un grande amore, I would not say it will become a disaster. Why? Because in love, in a history of a big love, you have ups and you have downs. I'm happily with my wife since 16 years. Mamma mia. My son will turn 15 on the 21st, so on Sunday. You have ups and downs. Hopefully for you, you have more ups than downs. I have more ups than downs. I nearly never have downs, but there are some moments that are tough, that are difficult, that are down. Things that change, that are not anymore the same. Things, like storia di un grande amore, even in disaster moment, they stay here. They stay here. They stay there forever. So, but it's true that after Pirlo, because Pirlo was not a beautiful season, guys. After the 2 seasons of Allegri, you need to find a way to win again. And if you are not able to win, you need at least to show something to the supporters. You need to do something to show to the supporters. You know what miss, I believe, for the supporters is not that Europa League title of today. Or today, you have to play that final in Budapest. And knowing Juve, the story of the finals, we don't know if we would have won. Huh? That's another story. But you know what missed today? It's Juventini having something to say, we believe. You remember when Ronaldo went to Manchester United? Manchester United was in a real difficult moment. Huh? Ronaldo didn't help a lot at Manchester United. He helped a bit at a certain moment. At the end, it ended really bad. But that moment when they signed him, they felt reborn. Then they go with Ten Hag. They felt reborn. They didn't win the Premier League this year. They are not yet sure to qualify in Champions League. But they had that we can believe again. Regardless of whatever, I believe there needs something to say, Juventini, we don't give up. Juventini, we show you that we want. At the moment, it has been said with words by John Elkann, by Scannavino, by Ferrero, by everyone. But we didn't see the facts. But if you look, the priorities first were off the field. And they are still off the field. I believe that already, if we go with Giuntoli, that is already a sign that you are taking the sporting director of the winning team of the Scudetto, that you want to do things a bit differently. And that will already be something that says to the Juventini, okay, but it will not be easy and it will not be enough. You need these 2-3 things. I always said, but that's my idea, guys. Huh? You know what we need. But I don't even know how Juventini will take it. By the way, let's say thank you again to Dr. A that offered 5 memberships on the channel. Let's really say thank you to him. I said it already and I will repeat it. But I don't know how Juventini would react to that. What I would love is that after the tour in America, before that first game of the season, you play again a friendly in your stadium. But more than the friendly himself, you organize the revival of that stadium, that night, that inauguration night of the 8th of September 2011, to understand again what it is to be really united, to be Juventini, to watch again in your face and trying to find some pride in being Juventini. You will tell me, Beppe, but look at what a disaster. We lost with this, with it. Well, back then we came from 2 times being 7th, without any possibility to even think about winning, with a team that was absolutely on paper not really strong. So they were not really the beliefs of winning the Scudetto. But there was one thing. We wanted to be proud of being Juventini. And that stadium was perfectly on time. Now we can't just buy or build a new stadium just to do it again. But I would bring everyone together and organized again Juventinità with some big legends, with an Alessandro Del Piero. Unfortunately, Boniperti will not be there anymore. But Alessandro Del Piero, Giorgio Chiellini, what is Juventus? What has Juventus always stood for? But also showing to the supporters of Juve, look next to you, look up, look down, look everywhere. Who is there? We are Juventini. We don't have always the same opinion, and that's okay, and that's fine. Some people are saying Allegri out. Some people, today it's difficult to stay Allegri stay, but you have Allegri out, you have Allegri one more chance, you have people are saying, I would love Allegri out, but financially it's impossible, whatever. You have all different ideas. We have people that loves Gatti, people that loves Moiskin, people that hates Moiskin, whatever. But we have one point in common, is that Juventinità, and probably today we have difficulty to look to each other and to say, brother Juventino. That's what I believe we should do in the beginning of the season. Starting again from here. And then here. And if we have a physical doctor, would be nice. Beppe, if you're the man in charge, what are the next steps? Look, Colin, this is what I said. What would you do if you had all to say? I am gutted like you, Jude. Colin, I hope you are still there in the chat. If I was in charge, yeah, you can't know, because I have worked for big corporation in my career, US corporation, European corporate, whatever. It's difficult. I see Colin is there. It's really difficult. It's really difficult to be able to say I do this, because you don't know the situation. What are really the finances at disposal? What is really the contracted with this? You don't know. You really don't know. So it's difficult to, but I tell you, the first thing I would say is I would put all the Juventini players to end the season. I will put them in front of the television when Roma will play. By the way, what about Fiorentina? What did they do, Fiorentina? Did they also won? Roma with one. Hey, by the way, 0 shot on target, and they go into the final. Speaking about beautiful football. Deserved, huh? Deserved, huh? I didn't watch the game, but anyway, who goes through, they deserve. Fiorentina, they won at the end. Last minute goal in. Mamma mia. They did what we were not able to do. Fiorentina, well, look, as easy as that. I would put them in front of the television for the Conference League, for the Europa League, and for the Champions League, all together. And say, look, could have been us. Could have been us. But we didn't do enough. That's the first step I would do. Could have been us, but we didn't do enough. And if today we are not there, it's because of ourselves. Admitting what we did bad, without looking for excuses. Then I tell you, I'm going for a sporting director, because that's the first step. Before even thinking about stopping with a coach, you need a sporting director. Sporting director sitting on the table with Max Allegri. Why? What has been done well? What not? Give me. What can you solve? What do you need to solve? Do you want to solve? And what did we not appreciate? We didn't appreciate this. Taking a decision. If you stop with a coach, okay. But I want that we avoid what we had in the last season, having split ideas inside Juve, with apparently rumors with some part of the management that didn't want Allegri, some part of the management that wanted him. This can't be true. This is not acceptable. You have to go. I always knew that. One way, all together, one direction. You all choose for it and you go. And if there is one person that didn't agree with you, okay, or he leaves, or he adapts, and he makes sure that he works as hard in believing in the decision that has been taken by the group. And then you go. I will do that evening of Juventinità for the Tifosi, for the players. And then in terms of Mercato, well, first of all, I will need to understand who stays, who leaves. Who stays, who leaves. Because it will not be easy, with no money. With no money and a lot of players that you have to sell. But Kulusevski, instead of 35, you will sell him for 20 million because he has 1 more year of contract with a disaster second part of the season. And so on and so on. So there are so many things. Is copyright? Yeah. Panus. Unfortunately, yes. But I'm working because I saw also Rico that was in the chat. I didn't answer, but he sent me a message that he will send me his version as a cover that is fantastic, and we will play that from the. But if I play this now, I will cry. Abai, I am here until the end with Beb and all of you. I just want to see good performances and real great progresses as we build. Grandissimo, Abai. Nirai, why so many injuries? Vegan diet. I don't know, Nirai. I don't know about that. About that, I don't know. I don't know. Dr. A. Dottore. I will call you Dottore from now on. Dottore. Bad foundation, bad finance, bad tactics, bad coaching staff and coach. 2 years of failure. Management is aware. Buying players won't change anything, so does depending on youngsters. Hoping for the best. You just recapped what I really said and think. Mercato is not the first thing. Guys, I saw in the chat because I tried to read Zidane from some people. I would love Zidane, you know it. Zidane could be, for example, that sign of, guys, believe. Juventus is not giving up. No? But is Zidane the priority in the situation we are in? By the way, let me change my shirt because 2 seconds. Now, speaking about Zidane, great, fantastic, but what can he do? What can he do? That's not the priority. Honestly, honestly, this is not the priority. Zidane is not the priority. Today, it can be a piece of a puzzle. And I would be super happy if we announce Zidane tomorrow at the end of the season. Of course, it gives you a boost, but that's not for me. It's not even Allegri, Guys, you like it or not, and I know I will piss you off, especially in a night like this. Another coach would have probably even do worse than Max. In the situation we are in. Tomorrow, we start from the top. Boom, 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 boom. We build. Bop, 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 bop. This is what we have to do. This is the priority with Juve. Building with people with sport knowledge. And there is no way that you buy in the same season Kulusevski and Federico Chiesa. I'm sorry. Or you go with Chiesa, or you go with Kulusevski. Who do you believe in? Kulusevski? Go for Kulusevski. Do you believe in Chiesa? Go with Chiesa. But there is no way that you... If you are Manchester City, if you are Paris Saint-Germain, you can buy Chiesa, Kulusevski, Neymar, Messi. You can buy whoever you want. We don't care. But we are not PSG, Manchester United, Newcastle. So you have to go step by step. If you sign one, if you sign two, that means that you can also find solution for your fullbacks. Because that's the problem. If you sign and Kulusevski and Chiesa, but you are not fixing your fullbacks, we have a problem. I am in Narnia. Yeah, I go. I take some shirts. I know. I know. Um, Don, this is not how it works. This is not how it works, Don. This is not how it works. It's not, Juventus is not a toy, yeah. Juventus is not a toy. Look, Manchester City is under investigation. Paris Saint-Germain was under investigation. Paris Saint-Germain did really strange things and so on and so on. Why? Because you can't just say, hey, this is my club, I put so many money. This is not how it works. I know it would be easy, like, put money, and put money. No, this is not how it works. It's a company, guys. Aussie, Beppe, I like to buy Giorgio Scalvini. Guys, Giorgio Scalvini, I know you like Giorgio Scalvini. Giorgio Scalvini is 50 million euro. Giorgio Scalvini. Did you hear today? Fratesi. The Fratesi, 40 million. Or you give us Ealing Jr., who was it? Ealing Jr., Barrenechea, and probably also another one, Rovella. Guys, sincerely. Or Connie de Winter, I don't know who they want, but they want like 3 players. No. In Italy, it's like that. Your Juve, they put the sky high. They are crazy, but that's why, you're telling me Scalvini, a great player, I like, 50 million. We know it, Sassuolo, that's Atalanta, but you go to Sassuolo, Fratesi, 40, Locatelli, 40, well, whoever, 40, it's always 40. When Juve goes there, it's 40. You can negotiate all summer long, it will be 40. So, all the players are 40. Now, they're speaking about Højlund. Vlahovic, you sell, you buy Højlund, 40 million. But the guy, he played like half a season. 40 million is exaggerated. But the problem is, if you don't give 40 million, okay, he will go to Middlesbrough. Just to say, not whatever. Leeds, he will go to Crystal Palace, he will go to Aston Villa, whatever. They don't care about 40 million. But who cares about that? So give 40 million or ciao. I know you like. I know who you like, but it's not possible. Today we're speaking about Dia. At the end, who will take? We will sell. You will see, we will sell Vlahovic and we will buy, you know who? Okay, try to guess the striker we will take instead of Vlahovic. No, not Sadio Mane. Dottore, not Sadio Mane. I'm not even sure if it's Scamacca. I have another name in mind. You will see, No, it's not Scamacca I'm thinking about. I said Scamacca last time, but it's not. No, not Morata, not Scamacca. You know who will come? Yeah. Anthony Baldoni, he guessed. He was the first one to guess. Anthony Baldoni, he guessed. You don't believe me, That's the player that we will buy. Icardi. He's in Turkey. He wants to go back in Italy. He loves Italy. He always was open to Juve. He's doing really well at Galatasaray. He found himself back after some seasons at Paris Saint-Germain. But this is what you can have, A loan from Scamacca from West Ham that was injured half of the season. No, guys, I have no inside voice, I'm not an insider, you know that, And when I know, I don't tell you. But no, I'm just saying like this. How many do we bet? I bet, not that he will join Juve. I bet that soon. Wait, 2 weeks. Icardi back Juve on Gazzetta dello Sport, Tutto Sport. Wait, and you will see. You don't believe me? You will see. You will see. Too easy. Mohamed Youssef. From steps on management, Juve has the money, but they want to invest after they finish the core foundation. It will be a long ride. Also, guys, now people are saying, but we have the money. We made some capital increase twice, 300 and 400 million. And we still have financial problems. The thing is, how do you deal with that money? And to be able to deal with so many money or whatever, with money, you need people. You know who I really like from Juve? That is giving me a really fantastic impression. It's Francesco Calvo. Francesco Calvo is really he knows Juventus since long. He went to Roma, he went to Barcelona. I really like Francesco Calvo. He's also the one that is pushing for Giuntoli. I believe that in Francesco Calvo that came back, we found someone with a lot of experience, with a lot of maturity. We found someone serious. I know it's difficult for people that do not know his curriculum and so on and so on. But Francesco Calvo today, he said something important as well. He said, we want to win also to make us our supporters happy and proud. It was a long time ago that I didn't hear putting the supporters at the center. And I'm happy with that. Francesco Calvo is giving me a great impression. Then they have to deal with things. But I'm confident about that guy. Beppe, should we loan Miretti out next season? You know that, especially for me, I am someone that is always telling people, calma with the young kids, let them grow. I am in a big favor of loaning out players that are young to have some experience and so on and so on. Usually, I was happy with Fagioli being loaned out, with Ravella, with a lot of players. Now, in case of Miretti, I would not do it because you promoted Miretti for what he showed. He did double promotion, but really fast, boom, boom. He didn't even finish his year with the next gen while he was 17. He was already promoted with the first team. But you already gave him a full season at Juve with a lot of games. Some parts, some full, in the beginning full, then some parts of games. It's true that he never performed as we saw him shining last year and in the beginning of this one. That's true. But it's too late to loan Miretti. I believe it's too late because he will be loaned out and mentally he knows it's because he had a bad first season in first team. Not to learn, to grow, to discover Serie A, but because he did bad. And mentally, you risk to make it really, really, really more difficult for Miretti. So I would not do that, personally, for Miretti. For a player like Soulé, yes. Even if he had a season with Juventus, a full season, I would do it for Soulé. For a simple reason. Soulé nearly never played. Soulé needs to play. Soulé needs to be stronger, needs to have character, needs to have at least a full season, like as a protagonist or at least as a first change that is entering in every rotation. But not for Miretti. I believe psychologically you totally destroy it. And also you're showing that your project of next gen is not as solid. I would I will loan out Barrenechea, for example, but not Miretti. I agree with you, Miretti. If we have to evaluate the season of Miretti, it was not a great one. But that's the youngsters. Hey, by the way, guys, I tell you that we have to reach 25,300. We missed 4. I wait 30 minutes and we lose 1. So instead of going up, we lose. Boo. And people that are unsubscribing now, you're supporting Roma. You're supporting Inter. You're giving up on Juve. Not good, eh? Not good at all. Not good at all. Like Mario Mandzukic would say. No good. Look, he's back. The Juventino that left, he's back. He said, no, Beppe, I'm sorry. I don't want to be Interista. Good thing that you are back. So if we need to find 4 more, and then we are happy. No, seriously, guys. No, I would not do it for Miretti. Leonidas, what a beautiful name. Leonidas, l'ancienne Grèce, old Greece, but also the chocolates in Belgium. I like that. Leonidas is saying individually, we have some really good players, but we need unity, some fantasy, and physicality. I would, if I have to put it in order, I would put unity, physicality, and then the fantasy. Because the fantasy, if you have an informed physical Di Maria, it works. An informed physical Pogba, it works. If you have an informed physical Chiesa, it works. If you don't have them, you have a problem. But then the fantasy comes. Maybe I'm speaking as Allegri. If you have this player, it works. If you don't have them, it's more difficult. And then you defend yourself. I believe this is what happened with Max, guys. He went in a moment where he had really difficulties to understand how to create a team that was as balanced as possible, knowing that the balance was impossible to find. And he preferred to have solid foundations in the back than doing something up. And look, guys, let's say the truth. Today, I didn't watch the game, but people told me, and I saw also some stats. Roma is going through with a 1-0 in the first game, and today, in the return game, they had like 23 attempts, the other team, Leverkusen. They had 0 shots on goal, Roma. 0 shots on goal. They were taking shots from everywhere. They had like 23% ball possession. They qualify. They are in the final. Then they can even win. Is Mourinho offering a better football than Allegri? No. We saw the teams of Mourinho. We saw the season of Mourinho. But he's winning. But maybe he will win, huh? He's winning, and if he wins, he will go into the Champions League. So if we won today, we'd be here celebrating. Because, guys, at a certain moment, we were trying, huh? Even if we defended after that goal, we were trying at a certain moment, and we missed so much. If we score one or two, but we can say the same about Sevilla. Huh? Look, Chesney said that to the microphone. He said, if I had to do so many saves, it means that we didn't play well. It's true, huh? But if you don't win, you shut up. If you don't win, you shut up. Thank you to two more Juventini that became subscribers of the channel. Two more, and we have 300. It's Jeff with an X. 1. Prioritizing on winning the courts. That's number 1. Federazione Italiana Gioco Calcio and UEFA. 2. Prioritizing a new sporting director, Giuntoli. Or no Giuntoli, but someone else. 3. Need a solid new coach. 4. Last thing is to focus on the transfer market. I agree with every single point, and I also agree with the order that you gave to all of them. Guys, tell me now, realistically, and don't tell me Pep Guardiola or Jurgen Klopp, okay? Realistically, if Allegri, but you can also put Allegri, so extending Allegri or whatever. Realistically, who is the coach that you say, that's the one I want? Realistically, yeah? Okay, Dom, please explain me. I don't know if it's possible or not. De Zerbi, he has a contract with Brighton until the end of the season. I really don't know. But does he have a contract until the end of the season? Because every time people are telling me De Zerbi, because he just started the project. Is he leaving or not? We need to explain me that situation. From the moment, then I can maybe, but I don't know. So we have Gerardo is saying you, Beppe. No, I'm not the coach. I think that Il Dottore, Dr. A, he offered 5 memberships in the meanwhile. Again, mamma mia, today, Dr. A, I hope we win the 3 remaining games for Dr. A. Dottore, where are you living, Dottore? Let me know where you are living, Dottore. I'm curious. Don't tell me the street, huh? The city. Where is Dottore living? In Qatar. In Qatar. In Qatar. No, because I don't know if no, because I'm checking for something. Wait. For Dr. A. But I don't even know if it's possible. Let me check. No. Hey, you see, that's the problem, huh? Anyway, I don't know where Dr. A is. If he comes back, then we will see. Anyway, I was thinking about something, but I will take that on social media with Dr. A. Anyway, that's something else. So what are you speaking about? Luis Enrique. Luis Enrique. Dionisi. Bogan is going to sleep. I will also close, guys. I will also close. Juve forever, Borna. That's a beautiful one. Deschamps he just renewed for 4 years with the national team. Pochettino, he went to I don't know where. Huh? Didn't he sign for Chelsea, Pochettino? Yeah. Tudor is a good choice if Marseille is leaving him. He's there, Qatar. He's still there, Dr. A. No, I was looking for Dr. A. I thought you disappeared. Dr. A, you need to send me a message on whatever, on Instagram, a DM or something like that. No, because I want to do a gift for you. You gave so many gifts on the channel. I really want to give you a gift. Anyway, let me know tomorrow morning or whatever. AJ, he wants 1, that is not Italian. 2, not an ex-Juve player or coach. Not Italian and not Juve player or ex-Juve player or coach. No, I really want to. Dr. A. Dottore. Nira is saying Dr. A is assisting more than our midfielders. It's true. Rick, I drink coffee and got drunk today. Mamma mia, I am old and I feel old. Luis Enrique, yeah, but look what he did with Spain, huh? But he's a good coach. He's someone I'm not a big fan as a person, but he's a good coach. I'm scared about I said Palladino. I told you already since a lot of time before the words and the blah 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 that I believe in Palladino being a good coach. But I would go with Palladino if you have a one game a season. All competition, you have time and it's clear for the supporters. I would go for a Palladino or an Italiano. Italiano, Palladino, even if Italiano is now, according to me, a step ahead now of Palladino. I'm scared of Palladino in terms of too young, too much, let's see. But I believe he can become a phenomenon as a coach. I really believe he has good ideas and so on. But Palladino, if you have one competition and he has time, you can grow with Juve. The same for Tudor, even if Tudor now he has a bit more experience. I put Tudor Italiano in experience a bit more ahead of Palladino. So if we have still a European competition, I would even try with an Italiano or a Tudor. Why not? Gasperini, no. Gasperini is absolutely not the person. He's crazy, guys. It's not a really great person. Marcelo Bielsa, el loco for me. Pueblo, heartbreaking. We will come back though. Let's wait until May 22nd to have a more clear view. Pueblo, I said it many times, and I believe yesterday your guest said exactly what I'm repeating since weeks and weeks. And yesterday your guest, the anti-Juve guy, said exactly the same. I believe that it doesn't matter how many points they'll take away from Juve. It's not even important. They take 9, 12, whatever. It's difficult for them to take us out of a European competition. I'm not speaking about Champions League. That still they can do. But what is really, really, really the consequence, the big one, is that UEFA, from the moment that Juventus is officially punished, they can activate the ban because you are guilty. That you are guilty or not, whatever. Federazione Italiana Calcio, they punished you. So that means that you are guilty for them in their eye. So that means that they can take away from you the possibility to qualify, to play and to participate to a next European competition. And that's the thing. So, the 22nd, for me, it's not even that. I don't care about to understand if it's -5, -9, -12. I'm scared about the UEFA, what they will say. What I believe. Gary Neville, Frank Lampard. Yeah, guys, we went into. We need more discipline and fitness in the team. Then build creativity on a strong back. Sir Razi wants to move on. We are still in limbo. UEFA will not say anything if Juve close Super League. But that's another thing, eh? Dr. Beppe Hiataren, what I can't read it. Wait. Hiataren, what is story? The story of Hiataren is that it was an agreement with what's his name? With Raiola to have him at Juve, also because of all the deals, how it works. But it's not just like it's my friend Teiki Hataren. No, he won a lot of trophies of the best youngsters in the Netherlands. He was fantastic, fantastic qualities. Just to tell you a story, if I'm not wrong, Wesley Sneijder, ex-Inter, Galatasaray and so on, he even offered the help to Hiataren to let him come back, because he said it would be really, really, really a pity to see a talent like him disappear and to waste it. It didn't even work out. He gave up. So that it's hard. The story is that he came to Juve, was loaned out to Sampdoria. He never played. Sampdoria said we never saw him. He went here, had really difficult mental problems, also private problems that made him actually going burnout. Then he went back to the Netherlands without playing. There were some stories with police and this and that. At the end, if I'm not wrong, he was loaned out to Ajax youth team, where he started again to do really well. And after a few weeks or 2-3 months, he disappeared. He didn't show up anymore. Then it took a lot of weight. He came back to Juve without the possibility of playing, of course. He even announced it on a video on Instagram and so on, that he was back for good and so on. And then he gave up. I never counted on Hiataren, but it's true that when you have a good one, because I think that the deal was like 2 million, something like that, quite cheap, like the Kenan Yildiz, the Ealing Jr., if you have a talent like that, fantastic. Then if you sell him for 10, that's fantastic. You buy from 2, you sell for 10. If it's a real potential crack, you can stay in your team or whatever. But that's a real big part that we are never considering when we are saying, we want these players, we want these young players, and so on and so on. There is always one thing that we have also to still also calculate. Is not only the technical growth, the tactical growth, but it's also the maturity, the mental growth. That it's something that often is forgotten. How mature are they? How are they reacting against a loss? How are they reacting against something that is not going well? Are they always on time? Are there some people that are respecting the rules and so on? Will I watch World Cup under 20? But to be honest, Victor, I'm a bit tired of football. I'm really a bit. This season has been, and it's not even over, has been really, really, really difficult for me. On the other side, yesterday I was doing the watch along of the under 19 of Juve. When is it start? It's starting soon, huh? No? Let me check. I'm curious about something. Let me check. So, what are we speaking about? World Cup under 20 calendar. Because they are playing in Argentina. Oh, it starts tomorrow already. Oh. Tomorrow is today or tomorrow is Saturday? When is the real date? Is Italy? Hey, Italy is there as well. Yeah, it's Saturday. They start on Saturday. 8 p.m. my time. I was expecting a bit later. Look, Sunday. It's the birthday of my son, but then he goes to school. Maybe we can do Italy-Brazil under 20. Let me check. Yeah, but where can we see it on television? That's the problem, huh? Will they give it on television? No, it's not yet the birthday of Felice. It's not yet. It's Sunday, the 21st. Wait, huh? World Cup U20 à la TV belge. So that we check on Belgium television. How to watch and stream the World Cup in Belgium. Yeah, but I'm looking for the under 20 World Cup. Pay TV. Here. Belgium. Where is Belgium? Angola. And that's Africa. I need to go to Europe. America, Asia, Europe. Belgium. RTBF. I would love to see that. Hey guys, we can maybe we can check that. I would love. We can discover new talents. I love that. Sir Raz, I love how we shift I'm tired of football with it's Sunday. No. Guys. You know how it is, You know how it is. Football is vida. Football is life, guys. Football is life. That's the thing, huh? You can do whatever you want. You can take away, everything out of a man, but football is football. You can have the biggest disappointment. At the end, you're there. And you watch. This season I went even more crazy. My wife is really going crazy. Yeah? On top of increasing the lives, the videos, I started also to go sometimes to games in Belgium. to the second division. They are promoted in first division. If I'm not, then I watch on television. I watched a few games of Premier League this year. My son became also a big fan of Juve, so we watch a lot of games together. Bah. No. This year we exaggerated a lot. Huh? The World Cup in the middle, we forgot about that. Huh? The World Cup, bah, so many things. Radovan is leaving. Buonanotte. Let's see, Ahmad. But I don't believe I'm a good scout. I think you have to. Oh, look, Dragons is saying, "Lol, congratulate to Molenbeek. It's my cousin team. Who's your cousin, Dragons? That's my big team. Look, I have the scarf. I have the. I buy the scarf. I'm a supporter of RWDM. I love RWDM. But Juventus is Juventus, of course. You can't even compare. But who's your cousin? Now you made me curious. Dragons. Tomorrow morning is even worse, Roberto. He played for a youth team long time ago, Bernardo Smet. Yeah. I also played for the, but I'm speaking about really long time ago. When I was 15, I didn't play with a youth team. I mean, under 23 or second team or under 19. I played with when I was 15. I played there. Juve fans want Simone Inzaghi to win Champions League. Now you will see a lot of people asking a lot of things. Huh? This is happening when you have no certainty. Ragazzi, did I forgot? I forgot the last message of Dr. A. Champions League final will have more than 5 goals deficit. I said, and I will close with that. Also saying thank you to Dragons that became a member of the channel, of course. Grande Dragons. I will tell you one thing, guys. This season, can we say that this season is one of the worst in the history of Juve? Probably yes. But the season is over, and I believe that it can even be worse. Fiorentina winning the conference, which do we care? But yes. Fiorentina winning the conference. Roma with a goal of Dybala, just to make sure. With a goal of Dybala, they win the Europa League. Inter will win the Champions League. With Napoli already won the Scudetto. Juventus will qualify in the top 4, but at the end, UEFA will ban us from the European competition, and it's over. At the end, you want to add more? At the end, De Laurentiis, he will block Giuntoli, and ciao. This is a 22-23 epic disaster season. or 2 hours of life. Thank you. Really. Ciao Thomas. Ciao David James Douglas Davis. Sir Raz. Don. Draguns. Roberto Gallo. Amat Sacco. Panuz. LJJ. Thomas Bungsu. Colin Wynn. Zenit is back. Saying, Beppe, they couldn't even win on my birthday. Absolute clones. I'm getting drunk. Don't get too drunk. I cannot take this too more. Happy birthday to Zenit. Guys, let's finish saying happy birthday to Zenit. Happy birthday, Z. Happy birthday, Zenit. Ciao, Riccardo. Ciao, Victor. Ciao a tutti. Happy birthday, Zenit. Thank you for renewing your membership 18 months together with us. Don't get too drunk. Tomorrow we wake up, we do another video. I don't know what I will say tomorrow morning. I don't want to analyze the game of tomorrow. Tomorrow I will, you know what? Tomorrow I will invent a news. I will invent a news like just like that, like clickbait tomorrow, but the big one, huh? Like Gundogan, Juve, it's done. You know, like this, things like that. With Gundogan, or arrow to Juve. Gundogan to Juve, done deal. No, I need to speak with also about the coach. Otherwise, it's not working. Gundogan to Juve. Palladino said yes. And we go. With the approval of Giuntoli. Boom, boom, boom. We do a three pictures there. Boom, boom, boom. Everyone is happy. You know what it's called? You know how you call that? You call, like an alternated reality. Alternated reality. And you just totally avoid speaking about today being eliminated. Could be, huh? Could be. We do something like that. Guardiola said he wants to go to Juve for free after winning the Champions League with City. Winning or losing the Champions League, Guardiola goes to Juve. Thomas, rumors saw Palladini and Giuntoli had a coffee. I can make, can we find a picture like that? You know, like here. I click the first thing I see, it's my video. I know it's not working like that. You know, if I do images, look, it was a beautiful thumbnail, huh? And no, I need a picture where they are together. I can do Photoshop, huh? If we fake, we fake. We go full power. Here, I will take this picture up, and I will put like the head of Palladino here. Who cares if it's true or not? And that's the thumbnail for tomorrow. Bam! Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everyone at work, they will stop working. They will come. They will enter. Guardiola looking for a real challenge. Next stop, Juve. Federazione. Oh, apologize to Juve for unfair behavior and dropped court case. Beautiful one. Put that Guardiola title and you will see 50k subscriber. I know a YouTuber. I'm honest, guys. I know a YouTuber. I will not say who or what. He grew, I believe, 20k or something like that in a summer, just because he said every single day, 3 videos a day about Guardiola to Juve. Insider voices. How do you do to speak 3 videos a day about a rumor? Chapeau. You deserve. If you are able to do 3 videos a day about a rumor, he did 20k. Guys, I'm working my ass off, and we have 25, which I'm super proud about. And we still didn't reach 25,300, but I really work super hard. And then you have these, they go with a Guardiola rumor, and they do, and really, 20k or more, 20, 25k in a summer with a rumor. At the end, it didn't even come. That was the most beautiful thing. It didn't even come. No, Chelsea. No, it's not true. It's not true, Chelsea. No. It's not true. It's not true. Neymar, I would have taken him. I would have taken him, but Neymar is absolutely not the person that we need in this moment. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Hey, David is smiling again. Fake it as we make it. Tomorrow we go with a bam. We go with a big title tomorrow. Guardiola looking for a new challenge. Messi to Juve, yes or no? Well, tomorrow we go with a big one. Make a video about Neymar. Yes, you know that if I make a video like that, Juventus, they call me immediately. Yeah. What did you do? They will kill me. They will kill me. No, I made one time a video like that. I made a wait. Wait. I made one time a video like that. Mbappe, Juventus, GJustjuve. Let's see. Here it is. I made that video one day. Here. It's Juve, I said. Here. It's Juve with Mbappe. On YouTube. Let me go on YouTube. Wait. I made one video like that. Wait. Mbappe, GJustjuve. Here. 5.6 thousand. People were pissed off. But it was the 1st of April, guys. It was the 1st of April. 1st of April. With this kind of that was funny. But it was the 1st of April. For an April joke. It was April joke. I said it also in the video. And people, they watch, I promise you. I promise you. I really promise you. They watch. Vlahovic, Gabriel Jesus swap. No, guys. No. Here. I did another one here. Look. Zebra. Kylian Mbappe. Zebra soon. 6.6 thousand. That's the problem, it was alive. But ragazzi, now it's over. Now I really need to stop speaking about that. I'm devastated. Dr. A is finishing with 5 memberships to the people. Dr. A, I just saw that you sent me an Instagram message, so I will answer you. Dai, buonanotte. Ciao Michelle, ciao a tutti. Grazie. Forza Juve, ciao ragazzi.